Well, YouTube, several of you have been asking and waiting so very patiently for it. And it's now time. Time to get the snowmobile out here. Been busy this week. Phil's been out. I had a 3-day weekend. And did a lot of fence fixing, corrals and such. And pretty soon here we're going to have to start up the Ranger and the Chevette and get those out, because the Bronco is going to be the next one in the shop. We'll have to come down and get... Oh, of course I went and stuck that... Oh no, I left the 400 easy to get to. It's right there. We'll have to see if we can get that unseized, either unseized, or we'll use the parts out of it for the Bronco. But I got a kit coming for the 400, and it includes a little bit hotter cam and some other things that I'm going to do to it while I have it apart, since that one's got that rod knock. Knock knock. But for now, we're going to get ourselves the snowmobile up to the shop and see if we can get her fired up.
Yep. There we are, YouTube, pulling the snowmobile up to the shop so we can do a little tinkering on it. Okay.
Well, we're just about ready to fire this bad boy up. I opened up the carburetors. Jets are still in there and everything looks all right. Right now I'm just priming it up, making sure we got plenty of fuel in the bowls. So it should be easier to start. I put some better plugs, some fresher plugs in it. This fuel line is looking, it's gotten pinched. So I'm just about there. At some point in time, got a couple more things to do. I got to put my new tack and speedometer in it, and then I got to find a speedometer cable. And then I have to, see, I gotta fix the brake yet. Imagine that, something I own does not have brakes. I have to, let's see, what else do I gotta do? I gotta try and find a headlight mount. Holy crap. Gotta try and find a headlight mount for it, because the one I got in there is just kind of duct taped in. Throttle cables are free. Handy dandy primer bottle here. But for the moment, let's see if it's going to go. So far, no beans. The plugs were indeed fouled, and it was my fault, but we're going to try it again now. Life. it's safe to put the air filters on anyways now. Woo! Smoky. Well, YouTube, we got her running. And Phil's out playing. I went and rode it a bit, but I can ride it all the time. And Phil does not have his own snowmobile, so figured I'd just let him play a little bit until we get bull sleds running. I still got to get points for the John Deere. There he is. Now you guys should have seen it earlier. He was carrying the front skis all the way up the hill. Got into it pretty hard. It's only a TX 340. Lean, motherfucker, lean! Lean! Gotta lean! Narrow! Hey, you should have seen it when you were headed up the hill. You were carrying the skis all the way up.
Really?
Yeah. So it don't do too bad for a 340.
Oh, I thought it's got a lot more than I thought it would.
It does all right.
I missed the turn.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of places you can pull in through the trees, come down. If you go up against the fence there, be careful not to fall into the fence. But yeah, the drifts get pretty deep and heavy over there too.
Oh yeah, I saw them. They were up there.
That's awesome. Good sledding. And they're not even all the way they were last year yet.
Really?
Yeah. Give her hell. Oh, he wasn't into it all the way up. Oh, for those of you that haven't seen my earlier videos, I think I've only had 1 or 2 videos of that sled. But it's a 76 TX 340. And I've worked it over a little bit. It feels like more than a 340, and so I don't know if it's a 440 or a 340. I didn't have the sled new. It was some hired hands that left it here. And I just got it running, you know, and here last year was the first year I'd ever had it running. But anyways, so now we get to have some fun. Get some points in the JD. Then we can go ride and chase down some coyotes or something. So, on to bigger and better things though. We still got to get the Bronco and the Ranger fired up today. And the Chevette.